Last night, a new adventure cooking show kicked off on SABC3. Hayden, Quinn, South Africa sees the WWF Sassy ambassador share some of his favorite recipes. We created one of the dishes from the first episode.
Rugged foodie Hayden Quinn is zipping his way across South Africa, discovering the flavors of a beautiful country. And to give him a warm Expresso welcome, we're going to acquaint him with our very own queen of cuisine, Hilary Biller. What was your experience meeting Hayden Quinn?
I've been really lucky. I met him a couple of weeks ago at the airport, but I saw the surfboard coming first. And I really liked him so much. He's so down to earth, he's so full of fun, doesn't have this huge ego. It's really easy to engage with him. Such enthusiasm for life.
And just so we have Hayden with us in the kitchen in spirit, we're going to do one of his recipes today, right?
Yes, Hayden cooks really exciting food, but it's simple and it's nice and it's just the style of cooking that I absolutely love. So we're going to use Yellowtail today, and Yellowtail is sassy friendly because it's green on the list. And what's so lovely about it, Yellowtail thrives in South African waters. They breed prolifically, so there's lots of it. So that's really good for the environment.
This recipe seems like it's not going to be too troublesome. These ingredients are quite easy. You have baby marrows, patty pans, mint, red chili, and some spring onion and lemon. But what exactly is the recipe that we're making today?
It's a Yellowtail crudo. It's very similar to a ceviche that you find a lot in South America, where the fish is cured, almost cooked by an acid, like a lemon juice.
Oh, wow.
But this is sort of a Mediterranean version. Lots of lovely colors, as you can see. Lots of fresh ingredients. I've got a really beautiful fillet of yellowtail here. You can see it's quite a gamey fish because the flesh is quite dark. And with a sharp knife, you need to cut very thin slithers.
So curing means, as you mentioned, that you'll be cooking it in the acids of the lemon. There won't be any extra heat added, right?
Yes, it's suddenly become quite trendy in South Africa to have a lot of sort of cured dishes where it actually is, there's no heat in it whatsoever. And now for the fun part, we're going to try and recreate that flour that Hayden did so beautifully, except ours is going to have much longer petals.
Definitely. Touching on my art skills.
So you can't just be a pretty face in the kitchen.
No, absolutely not. I'm going to dive right in.
That's really pretty.
Nicely done.
Using a mandolin, thinly slice the patty pans, baby marrows and shallots. Also slice the fresh chili, sprinkle it over the dish, followed by fresh mint. Keep in mind, you can find this and more on woolworths.co.za. Search Hayden Quinn SA.
Gary, you know, my favorite part of last night's show was watching Hayden move around the Boerkaap, because I've lived in Cape Town for so long. Those colors just came out so beautifully, and watching him interact with the people. What was your favorite part of the show?
You know, I really thought he was a wonderful man. Going up onto Table Mountain, being encouraged to abseil down the mountain, and really he couldn't do it. He told me he was terrified of heights. So I kept watching the scene with great interest, and then really he just said, I can't do it. And I think that's a real man for you.
I mean, he knows his limits, but when it comes to cooking, he has no limits.
Yes.
He cooked the dish on Table Mountain, which is pretty extreme, actually.
I was very impressed.
It's a nice one, Hayden.
Finish off the dish with a squeeze of lemon juice, freshly ground pepper and a drizzle of olive oil. Serve the Yellowtail crudo immediately.
I don't know about you, but that looks so pretty. Such a nice overlay of colors, great freshness.
It's easy on the eyes, it smells amazing as well. I can't wait to dig in.
For the recipe and more, visit the Woolworths website and type Hayden Quinn SA into the search bar. For the full course, tune in to Hayden Quinn South Africa every Monday at 9:30 p.m. only on SABC3.